So hear me out very carefully. I have a big forehead. This is the beauty of spring. Hello. Spring has finally sprung. I am finally defrosting, guys. So I figured let's film today a very cute, glowy spring makeup tutorial. So my skin preparation is not that different when it comes to fall winter makeup looks to spring summer makeup looks. Of course, during fall winter months the weather is so much colder and my skin is so much drier. So I use some heavier products and more products in general in order to achieve this extra hydration on my skin. However, I keep my skin preparation mainly the same no matter the weather, the season, day or night. I always go for a glowy, dewy skin makeup look. So I put these eye patches earlier today and now it's finally time to remove them. They give me a really nice hydration under my eyes and we need this extra hydration under the eyes so our makeup won't crease. Very important tip, guys, just try to keep your under eye as hydrated as possible and you will see a huge difference on your makeup, just trust me. So guys, I was getting ready the other day and I found my new favorite combo for a glass skin. You have no idea how many compliments I got that day until I haven't stopped using this combo ever since. Very affordable products and very quick and simple. So hear me out very carefully. So first I'm gonna start with this moisturizing cream. I'm not sure if I pronounced this correctly. I don't know if it's Purito or Purito. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is our fur jam. So we'll take a little bit of this and I will go all over my face. This has been one of my favorite moisturizers so far. It's super lightweight, you don't even feel it on your skin. It gives you a really nice hydration that lasts for many hours and also it gives you a really nice glow on the skin. Looks so nice. Just look at this glow and I haven't even started yet. When spring is here, that means that we need extra protection to the sun, so SPF is the most important step. This is the one that I'm currently using and when I tell you that this is the best sunscreen I've ever used, I mean it, guys. This is the same brand that I use for my moisturizer. It's not a sponsorship or something. I truly love these products. If the moisturizer gives a nice glow, just wait until you see what the sunscreen does to your skin. And also, speaking of the importance of using SPF, we should wear SPF all year round. This is something that I talk about all the time, let alone during spring and summer. Okay guys, look at this. You can tell that I wasn't lying about the glow, I had no words, honestly. So next I'm gonna move on to this face primer, but this is not your usual face primer. This is a Glow and Sculpt Primer Illuminator. Just look at this very beautiful and very practical applicator. So just apply a little bit of product all over my face and then I just go all over it and I give a nice massage. It feels really nice and also helps a lot with puffy eyes or puffy face in general. And last but not least, I'm gonna use this glow setting spray by Kaya Cosmetics. This will give us extra glow and also will keep our skin preparation in place. All 4 products that I've used so far are my current favorites, so definitely check them out, guys. I highly recommend these products. I would never recommend something that I don't like or I don't use. Okay, so now it's time to move on to our makeup. I'm gonna start with my brows. I'm gonna use this Brow Sculpt by Refi. Honestly, I use this product every single time that I do my makeup. It is the best. So when it comes to brows, I would say that brows are my face. Brows is the most important thing for me. If my brows don't look good, then I don't look good. I will do my brows and I will make sure that they look good even if I don't wear makeup at all. So you can tell that brows are that important for me. So all I do with my brows at the moment is to brush them upwards and set them in place. This is the first part. I will do the same with the other brow and I will show you how I finish my brows with a brow pencil. And now I will take this brow pencil again by Refi. I've been using this for years. This is such a nice brow pencil and I will draw very lightly some strands so I can fill my brows a little bit. I don't go very low, I keep it up here because it lifts my face more. So this is pretty much how I like to do my brows. You're not supposed to do your brows the same way like me. Just do what's best for your face and your features. I just highly recommend to use these two products, hands down best products for your brows. I personally don't like a heavy makeup when it's hot outside. I feel like when I have a lot of makeup on my face, I feel like my skin cannot breathe. So for a spring summer makeup look, I usually go for a more natural finish, but it doesn't mean that I don't like to have coverage, I don't like to have color or something. I still like to layer many products and I still want to cover my imperfections. I just don't like to use heavy products. You will see what I mean in a second. So I'm gonna start with this cream bronzer and we're gonna give a lot of color on our skin because right now I'm so pale on my face and honestly I feel naked. So I will use this brush. This is the one that I usually go for when I want to contour my face. I use a lot on my forehead because I have a big forehead. I also contour here. I always use cream bronzer here from the corner of my eye towards my temples. This makes such a huge difference to my face. And of course, the jawline. As you can see, I did thicker lines than usual because I won't use foundation and I want to cover my face more with a cream bronzer. We need to trust the process here. We look ugly so we can turn beautiful. Now we'll take this brush and I will also take this setting spray that I used earlier and I'm gonna spray my brush a little bit. This helps to blend the product so much easier, as you can tell. Even if you want to use a beauty blender, make sure that it's wet. You can use some water or a setting spray like I did. It will make it so much easier for you. And always remember, I've said this before, but always remember to blend the products out. And with my nose, I like to keep it a little bit unblended so you can tell that there's some shape here, if that makes sense. I don't leave any harsh lines, but still I like to keep it a little bit unblended. Next I'm gonna do concealer. So this is where I like to put my concealer, and also I started putting concealer up here at the end of my eyebrow towards my temple, and it makes such a huge difference. It lifts my face even more and I like it so much. Also a little bit here around my nose because sometimes I get some redness and it's so annoying. I like to use this brush because it's small. Look how small it is. And it helps me to keep the concealer exactly what I want it to be. Here we're blending out. Try to keep a straight line as much as possible. I think that you can tell already how my face looks so much more lifted because of the concealer. Now I'm gonna take this glow bronzer to give some extra color on my face. Okay guys, change your plans. I had to close my window because it started raining a lot and it will ruin my video. This is the beauty of spring. Anyway, so yeah, I had to change my setup and hopefully the lighting is still good with all the lights. Anyway, we're moving on to the most important step for this makeup look. I know that I said that the brows were the most important step, but the brows are the most important in general. For this makeup look, the most important step is this one right here, and I'm talking about blush. For this makeup look, we need a lot of blush, guys. So I'm gonna use this Kosas and I have the Butterflies Blush is Life. Look how beautiful is this color. So like I said, for this makeup look, blush is the most important step because actually this makeup look is all about blush. So I will start from here on top of my cheekbone, and I will also put a little bit of blush on my cheeks, and I will also blend it a little bit higher so I can mix it with my concealer. And I will also blend it on my outer corner here. So I want to cover with blush this whole area. If you feel like you put a lot of blush under your eyes, you can go back to the concealer and add a little bit more. Blush is so nice, it makes you look so much more awake. So next I'm gonna use this highlighter so I can give some extra glow. So I will put it on my cheekbone. And a little bit here. Whoa. And I will also do just a tiny bit on my eyelid. And I also like to do a little bit in the middle of my forehead. So when I move my face, you can see the glow from all different angles. Next I'm gonna curl my lashes. Before I do mascara, I will set my face with this pressed powder. It's broken and I always make a mess. So very lightly I will set the area under my eyes where I put the concealer. I don't usually put a lot of powder, I don't like it. But still I just do a little bit, and especially during spring, summer, just because it's hot outside, I take a pressed powder anywhere with me because I get oily on my T-zone, mainly here. So that's why I take a pressed powder anywhere with me. Just because I keep the whole face very natural, I also want my lashes to look natural, so I will do only the tiniest bit of mascara. I will use this Refine one. It has a really nice applicator, it separates the lashes very nicely. I remember when I was younger, like 14, 15 years old, I couldn't do a day without mascara. I was so insecure, and I want to think about this and like, girl, you were only 14 years old, just relax. Okay, now for my lips, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I will use this lip liner first. This one has a really nice natural color, so it looks nice pretty much with everything. Okay guys, I decided I'm gonna use this lip gloss right here. Guys, before I set my face, I feel like I want to add a little bit more blush. So much better. This makeup is all about the blush and we can see the blush. Hello? Guys, I completely forgot I had one more step before I set my face. If you know me, you know what I'm talking about. We're doing some faux freckles. How could I forget? You cannot have a spring summer makeup without faux freckles. Okay, and now it's time to set our face again with this glow setting spray. I'm so obsessed with this makeup look, it turned out so good. And this is definitely all I'm wearing this spring. So guys, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching if you come this far. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video and share it with your friends. You can also follow me on Instagram and on TikTok if you want. I post there every single day, and I will hopefully see you to my next video.